If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable, you know we're better.
Écoutez, à midi.
Quelle heure est-il?
Il est midi.
C'est l'heure de déjeuner.
Ce qu'il y a à manger. Écoutez.
If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable, you know we're better. You can't be the queen yet, because you're the queen because I'm the king. Can't be a queen without a king. You know we're better. If you really are honest with yourself, ladies, and you look in the mirror and you really being reasonable, you know we're better.
Yo. Transition the screen over. It's 9:07. Got up to a little bit of color people time start. But we here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the preview night of the Locks vs. Dipset versus that's about to happen tomorrow. It's going to have the whole NYC engulfed in flames. Shit is going to be litty in the city. So if you're in the city and you don't have tickets to the joint, you can go right to the Garden and play the let out. That shit gonna be just as much a movie. I promise you that. It's going to play the let out. This shit's gonna be a good fucking time.
Somebody's
a
gonna
good
get
vibe
pregnant.
for the city.
I'm about to say somebody's gonna get pregnant tomorrow night.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some creations and you know.
Somebody's gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to go there, but we understand what the territory is that we deal with in this kind of environment. You know, that's just the way.
It's YO in Harlem. What the fuck you mean?
That's a tough combination right there. It's all love going in, but we don't know how niggas is gonna take shit personal and how they not. You know what I mean?
Going out.
That's the wild card. That's the wild card right there.
It's like a Redskins Cowboys game.
That's fair. That's well. You know what? I wouldn't even go there. That's definitely in the division, but Redskins Cowboy is more like Harlem, Brooklyn. Kind of like uptown to southeast in DC. You know what I'm saying? That's the rivalry that stands out amongst all the rest of them.
Pause. The bottom versus the flashy niggas, like the grit and the grime versus the flash.
And the funny shit is, when a nigga broke down the dynamics of how DC is sectioned off and like the neighborhoods and the hoods and the beef is so eerily similar to how in the 90s was Harlem and Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And being that I'm from, you know, further uptown in Harlem, you know, right on top of the Bronx and everything like that, I adopted a lot of that uptown fashion. But my whole family was in Brooklyn. So it was like I couldn't go out there on my fucking rugbies.
Shit.
Yeah, my rugbies and my Gore-Tex. Because these niggas is going to know, oh, this nigga just came off the train. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You better get right back on.
Exactly. Like he's going somewhere and coming back to the train. He don't live out here. So I had to learn that shit quick. And every time I went to Brooklyn, I had to make sure I had the Timbs on and the Champion hoodie. Just to make sure that I blended in.
And the Scully.
In the Michigan Scully. You know what I'm saying?
Scully.
So I had to make sure I had that to make sure I traveled safely amongst my brethren out in BK. But, you know, yeah, it's this is good. This is good for hip hop. This is good for New York. This is just good for the whole culture. And hip hop wins at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And this is going to be probably a glimmer of hope based on what recent events happened with the Baby and the Rolling Loud concert. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that because, you know, again, we're in a bitch-ass society right now.
Soft.
Yo, niggas is soft, like Charmin soft nowadays or whatever. And there's too
like
many
temperature butter.
There's too many activist groups for anything. You can find a fucking activist for fucking webcams.
Right.
No, you can find why don't you use the camera that was built in? That's not as inclusive. You could just. It's like, yo, come on, like y'all niggas gotta find a problem about everything.
Overly sensitive.
Oversensitive. So we're gonna get into that. NBA free agency. Let's talk about that real quick before you go on a break, because I want to bring some things up. Bring some things up before we go on a break. Also, we're gonna talk about, obviously, you see the merch. We got the Beyond Tree popping right here, yo. And when I tell you that this shit is golden, when I tell you that the motherfucking the cake bites, the like the shit that I posted yesterday, I tried one of those Oreo brownie bites. When I tell you, you can have the whole joint. You ain't gotta break that one up. You got a whole joint.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
And you gonna go for a nice, clean ride.
Right. Yeah.
Telling you.
The marketing on that was pristine.
Because that's what I'm trying to do with it. Now, I get it. There's a whole world of, like, you know, the DM or location type events that go on and everything like that. I get that world. Like, I understand that's not going anywhere. Niggas in that joint want to be getting smacked. Like, they want to be space cadets. How high can you get? You know what I'm saying?
Wake up with scars on this side
and don't remember how. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now that's cool. I got something for that. but
don't see Tony and them up the block. They got
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry, I can knock you off your block with you know what I'm saying, or with a couple of these, right? You know what I'm saying? One of these right here. But I'm not going for that. I'm going for the whip of
grown man.
I'm going for the classy, the sexy high. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your wife, you and your girl could share, could each have one as a dessert, and that 45 minutes later,
glass of wine.
Yo, blast off, nigga. T-10. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful part about it. You can enjoy the whole pastry, you can enjoy the whole creation, and not have to break it off piece by piece and have to tease yourself with the taste pause to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is that the fucking those things are good. Like, they taste phenomenal, son. She really has a winning formula with this. I really believe in this product, and I'm gonna be at a pop-up shop on Sunday the 8th. I'm DJing this shit there too. So I hooked up. I met up with Shorty, and I was like, "Look, I know you got the vendor, and I got this here. This is what I'm trying to bring to the people." And, you know, it was whatever. And she was like, "Well, I see you DJ too. You're interested in doing that for a discount." I said, "Discount?" I said, "How about I DJ and I get the table for free?"
Holla.
You know what I'm saying?
Holla.
So we worked that out.
Exchanges.
Yeah, I mean, it's a barter system, baby. You know what I'm saying? You servicing the need that you had, and I'm servicing the need that I need right now.
And all I did was do this. Hey, come on.
Damn.
Now we in there.
Don't fight it.
Oh, you gotta be a little faster.
Don't fight it.
Right. That's what's good, man.
Yeah, so if y'all in the New York City area, Westchester County area, I'll be at Cross County Hyatt. I don't know if it's a Hyatt Regency, but I know I'll be at the Hyatt Hotel in Cross County in Yonkers Sunday. Was that April 8th? That's the 8th, right? Sunday, April 8th.
Yeah.
And I'll be there from 1 to 5 with the full lineup of hard candies, paws, gummies, brownie bites, cake bites, cookie bites. So I'm gonna have the whole lineup and full brownies if you want those too. Those are the ones that you got to take your time with. You got the full brownies too. So I'll be there with the full lineup. Y'all wanna come fuck with it? I encourage you to do so. The music gonna be popping because I'm doing that too. So you probably see me in the same one of these joints too. So get used to the logo, Beyond Tree. You know what I'm saying? This will be here. Bang bang. So
that's right.
Working on that. But I'm gonna get y'all some merch though in a second. I had to get a new computer. I had to get a new laptop over the weekend, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
I had to get a new laptop.
That'll work out for you.
Yeah, no, son. I told you, like I said before, my USBs was dying, so I got.
Yeah, you told me that shit was on some crazy shit.
It was on some nutball shit, nigga, and there is no way that I can walk around with that and confidently perform at events without
Hey Z,
thinking that shit
this
gonna
nigga
work
said
out.
he was Bilal in House Party, nigga. Don't touch the table.
Yo, don't even breathe on the table, nigga. That shit was gonna trigger all kinds of electromagnetic waves, son. Like,
Yo, and I've been the dude at a house party that hit the table too before. Like, my bad, fam.
yeah, no, that shit is a pain ass. And even with the software that's out now, if you do bump the table too hard, you still can, like, you know, because I still use SL1200, so I still got needles. You know what I'm saying? So if I get the shit jumping, I got like some kind of like, it's time for the percolator, something like that going, niggas start doing all that crazy wah, 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 all that shit like that, and they start beating their feet around the table.
Right.
That shit can make the needles skip still too. So it's like, you know, I gotta upgrade all my software eventually and get a
So
controller.
let me ask you, that digital still has a if you will needle per se?
Well, no, on the
It's a
turntable.
scratcher.
Yeah, the turntables.
I know, but even it being electric like that, it still has.
It's not electric. These are still. Just the connection is digital from the software.
It's still analog.
But it's that right.
You still spinning?
I'm still spinning analog.
Like you still spinning 12s and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
still spinning analogs, but the connection, the importing of the music is digital. That's what I'm saying, and I get that only through the USB. And if the USB is dying, I'm not getting any music going into my turntables.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I can't risk just being
My gadget mind is thinking that it can just read. You feel me? Like it just reads.
No, they're in on that now. They just came out with some shit like that about a year or two ago, maybe 3 years ago.
Wow.
They came out with some shit like they're full size turntables, but they're like a small, like a bigger version of a small control deck that has just the two little circles on it.
Okay.
It's the full size of that. Now I'm working my way to get that eventually, but them shits is like get that
look
up
like
$5
almost
grand.
like the old school.
It's the full 12-inch vinyl size control disc now.
Because I just seen that DJ Jazzy Jeff video, and that's what he has.
That's what he has. It has no needle, but it's a full size 12-inch LP.
And he was fucking
and you
that
can,
shit.
and you can do everything.
He was
it's the
fucking
same
that shit up.
Yo, that's just like $5 grand though to get the whole set. Yeah. So I gotta slow walk that bitch. Gotta slow walk that.
Woo, and that's
It's
the
worth
low
it
end
though.
or what?
But it's worth it because you're not gonna need another controller or another
It's good.
turntable.
You
after
right
that.
back at it with the mixing and matching
Yeah,
and all.
you good. You
Like,
good.
That's
You
what's
good.
up.
Any way you work it, you good from there.
That's kind of fly though.
No, it's
That's kinda
dope. It's
fly.
a great fucking idea. It's a great idea. But again, like I said,
Acquire it and write it off.
1099, my friend.
yeah, that's definitely an option. But that $5 up front ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I won't tell you what I paid in taxes last year.
Oh no, it's all about what you claim, my nigga. I know the game. It's all about what you claim. I know the game. Anyway, before we incriminate ourselves any further, let's take a break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get right into this Locks Dipset shit. And I want to talk about the Olympics before the end of the night. Only because
right.
I mean, because you guys saw the promo, right? Like, I just
Everybody whose complexion gets kissed by the sun.
I mean, they're showing dominance for some reason. No matter where they're from, no matter where they landed first, I should say, no matter where they got taken,
Wherever they
settled, you know what I'm saying?
Put me anywhere on God's green earth, I will triple my worth.
As soon as you even the playing field, the bar gets raised.
They can't handle it.
Soon as. It's hilarious to me. Anyway, we're gonna take a break, y'all, and we're gonna come right back. And we're gonna get into this Locks Dipset thing. We're gonna try to get to other topics because this shit is so entrenched with commentary. We just don't know where it's gonna go. But we're just happy that we're back to a Monday show so we can talk music.
Me?
Yeah, no.
I'm happy.
No.
I'm
all
happy.
know, Joby. We all are. Trust me, we are. We were trying to break the monotony, but we needed a reason why, And what better reason than such a situation as this?
Entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, hey, good for you, Jovi. Thank you guys for
He
being
did.
team players.
He pushed that envelope. He did
Yeah,
push that envelope.
yo, sometimes you gotta force my hand to do shit. You know how that go. I'm hard-headed, pause, to a certain fault. You know what I mean?
Scorpios.
But that's how we do. Whatever, nigga, fuck you. Shout out to my man Joe Black, Burner's very own, for the merch right here. He got the lineup coming out. The accessories. The full lineup name is Niggas in Paris. So
Okay.
yeah, I kind of like where that's going. Yeah, you see what he did there? You see what he did there?
Okay.
Shout out to the homie for that. That's my dude from my building I grew up in back home in Mount Vernon, whatever. He's on the 3rd floor, I was on the 4th. That was,
Plazas.
Huh? Plazas, baby. We full of talent. We just don't realize, the world ain't realized it yet or whatever. We know our worth. But anyway, we will take a break. 9:22. We talked enough. Let's get into the commentary and the subject matter of the show. We'll be right back.
I see this faggot gon' have shit catch a case. Stupid, I spit bear in your face. My dick out in front of your bitch. Why you eating with her? Straight disrespect, hawk in your neck. And this back and forth shit is gay. Y'all don't really wanna play, cause y'all wouldn't rap about it. Be careful when the club is crowded. 3 or 4 drinks, niggas will have blood on your minks. I ain't trying to do this shit all night. Let's fight, pull our guns out, put them boxing gloves down. Or see if you can last this round, fucking clown. Hold up, yo, I don't give a fuck what you drive or what bitch you screw. Punch niggas in the face getting interviewed. Or I might shank your face, one or the other. And you never gonna see me like Tigger's mother. Shut the fuck up and make your songs. Keep my name far from your mouth. Before they find your body in the woods somewhere far from your mouth. What? Come on.
You about to call for blood, you got a hard head. So I'ma make it soft and gushy. Would say the nigga name, but he far from the truth. You a bitch, cocksucker, and your boss is pussy. This nigga wanna say my name, better get a gun. Plan to use it, wanna play my game. You can put your frame on it. And tell your mama that a boy got a bullet with his fucking name on it. You wanna pray to God, he wanna play to God. Get the syrup and Chris, I'll be slaying y'all. Ride when you push me. And all I see when y'all niggas throw up your sign is upside down pussy. Fuck with P, I leave you upside down pussy. Head in the ground, feet in the air. Peace out, wherever I see you, I'm leaving you there. I don't ask for forgiveness. I'm a boss, so I just send my soldier to go blast at the witness. Dog, you know half of me and half of the business. Holiday, recognize the nigga in the name. I give the bullets out like gifts like a hat.
Yo, I ain't the R, but I'm ready to build when niggas is ready.
Thank you, goddammit. I know the first thing you say, that's a black motherfucker that came out here. I know I'm a black motherfucker. I know I'm black. I started to really shock y'all this evening, you know? I started to wear all black and some blue contact lenses. I'd have fucked y'all up. You know you're a black motherfucker when you put fingerprints on charcoal. And let me tell you something now. I'm married. I've been married for 14 years, been with my wife for 17 years. And you know something? Men, thank you very much. But you know something, men? When you first get married, your wife is happier than a sister with a bag of dicks. Singing and everything. Man, when I first got married, my wife used to give me pussy by the pound. Now I got to steal pussy. If you don't know how to steal pussy, I'm fixing to teach you. You gotta wait till she go to sleep. You're watching television, you're watching her. You're watching television, you're watching her. You're watching television, you're motherfucking watching her. And they ain't sleep. Stealing pussy is like war. You gotta sneak up on it. And when they make that move, they roll over you. Then you take these 2 fingers and you pull the cover off. Now they're lying on their back. Men, they ain't sleep. You're gonna run into a problem, the panties. When you start to remove the panties, it'll get stuck right here. because she's on her back. But she'll help you. She'll do something like, now you gotta slide them down, you see. You start sliding them down, now you're gonna run into another problem when you get them at the ankle. When you slide them off, now you got, the legs are closed, but she'll help you once again. Now, fellas, when you start to penetrate and you get half of it in, they're gonna play, they don't feel nothing. But when you get it in, stir it like coffee. Stir it like motherfucking coffee. You don't like that spoon be in that cup? Clink, clink. Go clink, 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 clink. Stir that motherfucker like coffee. Now when you get it in and you start stirring it like coffee, that's when she open her eyes and ask you a fucked up question. What you doing? You know what the fuck I'm doing.
Classic Bernie. I got some more classic Bernie later on in the show, whatever like that. But
good,
man, it's refreshing to see comedy when comedy was comedy, nigga. Like,
not worried about getting canceled.
Not worried about getting canceled because you joking on niggas.
They jokes.
It ain't funny. It's only funny until it started happening to you. Ain't that what Chappelle said?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm on already with this, man. This is garbage. All right, so before we unlock Dipset, D Rose, I'm so happy for my dude D Rose. Round of applause to the young man. He is a great NBA story. To get another bag. Get another bag.
Yo. and here's what I gathered from all of it, because I mean I was equally happy. One, the commitment that they showed, because they gave him 3 years.
But that's
he's at the tail end of his career. He's at the tail end of his career. Now, is this the trajectory that we wanted to see D Rose at? Of course not.
It's never going to reach.
Of course not.
He's never going to get the potential that he had.
No, that's gone. He was robbed of it. But so many other people, like the Brandon Roys, fell short. The Danny Grangers fell short. Grant Hill fell short. So it's like to see somebody who was the youngest MVP ever, and the fact that he had those devastating injuries, dealt with the mental health stuff that he was dealing with. Getting away from Chicago was the best thing that's ever happened to him. Like, it took him a while to adjust, but he had to get used to his new limitations. Like, he just went off this past year. Like, he was solid.
He was the best nigga on the Knicks in the playoffs. He was the best nigga on that team. You know why? Because he was in the playoffs before. He's used to that life.
He's been there.
He's been there. Since he was a rookie, he's been there.
Yep. It's nothing new for him. It was just...
He's like, y'all just going to keep giving me these elbow jumpers? I'm going to just keep shooting.
And you know I can hit them now?
Jumpers.
Nigga, this ain't 2010. I can hit these now.
I can't drive on you, so I had to work on that.
Right.
I had to work on that.
Right. I make these now.
I make these now. This is part of my repertoire.
No, because niggas was daring him to shoot back when he was, when lo and behold, like, and that was, man, I'm so disappointed at what happened, because as bad as Brody is, Rose used to punish this nigga every time when they was young upstart physical scoring point guard.
Was too fast. He was too fast.
He could not handle D Rose.
It was between him and Wall.
That was it.
At they apex, it was them two.
Those are the two fastest niggas in the NBA.
It was them two. Then right after that, it was like Rondo, and then it was everybody else.
And it was a far drop before everybody else started lining up. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Him and John Wall was noted as the quickest niggas up and down the court when they got the ball in their hand. If they get a running start,
it's a wrap.
You're not catching.
Why am I gonna run? Why am I running?
What you not gonna catch them niggas? They up the court.
And you will
Take the
walk.
ball out.
Right,
Take the ball
That's
out.
it. That's it.
Don't
You
that.
try to get ready for the outlet because he got up the court so fast.
You'll see veterans be like, I'm good. Like, what am I wasting energy for? Not gonna catch him.
So I'm happy for my man D
I gotta
Rose.
stop him at the rim.
I'm ecstatic for my man D Rose.
Him and Conley got the same bag too.
Yeah, Mike Conley been eating for.
Where did Mike go? Where did Mike go? He stayed.
He stayed.
Why?
Why would you leave?
But
Why would you
Conley
leave?
been getting that money since Memphis though.
And he in
Memphis
Utah. Look at the tax situation in Utah.
Yeah. So anyway, before this goes into something
It's
else,
favorable.
I'm happy for D Rose. I'm on the fence about this Lon's ball shit. Pause. I'm on the fence about it.
So is Levine
y'all got Bald Mamba too?
Huh?
Y'all got Bald Mamba too.
Who? Bo Mamba? Mo Bamba?
So y'all got Bald Mamba.
Oh, Bald Mamba.
Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
right.
The Bulls ain't got that nigga.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all signed that nigga.
We signed him too?
Yes.
I thought the Lakers re-signed him. I saw him still in the Lakers.
No, they got rid of him.
Oh my God, they don't believe in Kobe White at all.
No. Question though, Zach's still running the. He's still running the show though,
He's
right?
still running the show. Yeah, he's the top dog, but he just came out and said, "Y'all better show something. Y'all better show me them bucks as much as y'all paying these other niggas." And they need if they.
Well, good for him.
No, absolutely, no, absolutely. I'm totally for him, but in typical Chicago fashion,
they're not paying.
They're not gonna pay him.
Nope.
They just paid all these niggas, so they ain't gotta pay you.
Nope. He ain't in Minnesota no more. He's not in Minnesota no more. Where, they what he get? 100.
He got a lot. He was one of the top paid payers in the league.
Him, Gordon, especially after they won that dunk contest.
That was it.
Yeah, him, Gordon.
Yo, I'm
overpaid.
I'm scared, but I won't be surprised if they fumble this shit again. I won't be surprised.
Your backcourt too light skinned, bro.
It's white at this point with fucking Caruso back there. That nigga moves the needle all the way over. That shit's 65-35 now. Fuck out of here. Both Lons and Zach LaVine is mixed babies, and you got a purebred Italiano back there. Don't get no more Guinea than fucking Caruso. Come on.
Yo.
Oh man, go make
totally unrelated, but equally as funny. His dad has more hair than him.
You know, my pops is dead. And he probably does than me. You know what I'm saying? He probably still got more than me. That's the last shit to wither away. He probably still got more than me. But anyway, Locks Dipset. Let's just start off by saying who you got and why. In a minute or less, Z, I'm going to you first because you're the most long-winded. In a minute or less, who you got and why?
I have to go with Dipset, just because their project levels, and I don't mean like the hood. I mean the level of projects that they've been a part of. I mean,
now, are you talking
they don't
individually
have,
or collectively? Because individually they have features, but collectively,
no, collectively. The thing is though, it's a catch-22 because they both have rappers that's like, all right, whatever, and they also have superstars. They each have one good superstar, right? But I would have to say overall, Dipset. It's just it is what it is. They had more albums that were better as a collaborative.
Then the Locks? We talking about the same group here?
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to call it, it's a tie. But Dipset had a way bigger. I feel like Dipset had more.
They had a wave. They were the wave. They were the wave. I get that part.
You know, I don't want to say Dipset, but I don't think that the Locks can keep up with the catalog.
Whoa, that's blasphemy.
I'm not saying quality of catalog. I'm saying catalog
So
in
my
general.
hits.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. I don't want to make that choice. I don't want to make that choice, but
there's no wrong answer. There's really no wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's preference based. There's no wrong answer.
I believe me. I want to be like, yeah, the Locks.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm saying the Locks. You know, I wouldn't say it's too much bias behind it, but there obviously is gonna be some bias behind it because 914 they put on for the county. You know what I'm saying? You know, my family from BK, but I was raised uptown all the way in Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? So I got ties to both. Couldn't tell me apart in either area. I don't stand out. You feel what I'm saying? So, but just for the fact that they really put on for 914, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that the Have didn't, and P Rock and CL Smooth didn't, and and it's fucked up that Puff don't even really claim us. This nigga parents is from, nigga family from Mount Vernon, this nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man.
Puffy likes man booty, so it don't even matter.
It's all good though, but it's just the simple fact that being like the little brother to the city all the time. If he would have came out and said Mount Vernon on that would have kind of
the stamp.
That would have moved the needle a little bit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going off of Locks only because if you really gonna compare their catalogs as a group, Dipset really doesn't. I won't say they stand a chance. They stand a chance only because of the popularity of their songs, but the amount of songs, hard hitting songs that the Locks put out since '96, Dipset can't keep up with.
No.
As a group. Now, when you say that they have the one superstar, this is true, Kiss and Cam. They are the superstars of the crew. I'm not going to argue that. But I don't think Jimmy is as big as a star. Maybe more popular, but on the ground floor of it, we know Styles been putting in pain. We know Styles' pen is better than Jimmy's. Styles got more.
Why do we have to go Jim? Why can't we go like?
Because Jewels is the third. He's the third party. Him and Sheik gotta battle that out. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can't give you.
He got a battle with Sheik.
He got a battle with Sheik.
That's not even competition.
I wouldn't even go that far. Sheik ain't got no hits, but she got bars. But just like Jim said, you can't bring. But just like Jim said,
you don't have to have hits.
Huh?
He don't need hits. He got bars.
And so does shit. Sheik pen got better.
Bars.
I'm a fan. I'm a low key fan of Sheik. He got get hype music for the pull up bar. Now he ain't got no hits.
He gave y'all nigga Silverback Gorilla. Y'all gave that nigga a pass, bruh. Y'all gave that nigga a pass.
He gave him a pass. Because listen, that's like that's like Havoc coming out with an album. Mr. Right Place at the Right Time. That's like Havoc coming out with an album. Havoc's skills only are respected because he can make beats. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a hot track from Havoc, and you'll tolerate a 16 from him because the track is dope.
His weak ass verse.
It's a weak ass verse, but the track gonna be dope, so you tolerate it.
Nigga gonna be the second or third nigga on a posse cut.
That's what I'm right. No, exactly in the middle. Get lost in the shuffle. He not setting it off, and he not finishing it.
M-O-B,
you get lost in the shuffle.
HAVOC.
You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of look at it like that. You know what I mean? And I like Jewels too. The thing is, I like both teams. I like Dipset and I like Lots. But I just think that
question.
I just think that my bias for 914 and just on the strength of I relate more to a lot of Locks music than I do Dipset, even though Joey, what's our shit that we used to play on our show all the time from the Dipset era? The stupidest song in the world, but it was one of the bangers.
You think
it's a Cam song.
Oh.
Was it Sucking a Gnat?
Nah. Get them girls. I get them Putin, nigga. I can go,
Don't get shot at.
hey, you do the shoot, I do the shooting. You know what I'm saying? So that was my yo. That song right there.
Lazy cam.
I get
Lazy
computers
cam, nigga.
pewing. What? But I fuck with that song 112%.
Who got shot at? Call me. I do the shooting.
Yo, nigga. I fuck with that song hard body. And that's why this shit is like, I think I'm just going with Locks off of 914 Bias. But you know I fuck with the body of work Dipset got. I like the shit they had, some shit called Salute that came out.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, it was a little longer than that. It was when I started picking DJ back up. Like it was when Isaac was a baby. So I want to say I was still working in Northern Virginia. It was around like
6-8 years ago.
It was like 2012.
Yeah,
somewhere around
damn. 9 years ago, nigga.
That's when I was in the gym. Like I was training niggas, and I was like, I was animal with it. Cause that was one of my get hype songs I would start off with on the bars with. So they had some shit I fuck with that was just straight for some club shit or whatever that a lot of niggas ain't really rock with. So I fuck with their catalog. We fuck with Jim catalog. We reviewed Jim's shit on a lot of our previous shows on Blog Talk.
Twice.
So we fuck with their music. I just think my 914 bias isn't gonna let me choose Dipset. Just like Harlem niggas I know a Harlem nigga that's pretty influential that I went to Morgan with or whatever. He even said himself, he's like, music-wise, I gotta go with the Locks, but just because of where I'm from, I gotta go with Dipset. I need to go with Dipset too. You know what I'm saying? He going with Dipset, just a geographical bias, but his heart is saying music-wise, he gonna go with the Locks. And I think that's just, where a lot of niggas is at. But
and that's I think the beauty of this versus is because like there is no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer for this. Me personally, like I appreciated, what the Locks did. I've always appreciated what Cam, and what he did as far as the Diplomats. But I graduated high school in 2001. Like
you was all in.
I was right at the.
You was all
I was
in.
right. The Dipset. The Dipset. Yeah. We was.
Yeah.
Like the ship had already taken off.
All in. Yeah, I was all in.
The ship had taken off.
I get it.
So like nigga, I was in mission. I was in mission control, nigga. Like.
I get it.
We were still listening to Nori, so I hear you.
No, but the thing about it is though, my nigga, I understand and I respect the influence that Dipset had on not just the city, but just on hip hop as a whole. So I'm no fool.
Got the whole world wearing pink.
Yo, I am no fool to the grass, to the stranglehold that Dipset had on the game when they was at their pinnacle. I'm no fool to it, cause listen, nigga. I had to end up getting shirts that fit me more. I had to end up getting jeans that fit me a little, closer, whatever, because they changed the landscape of fashion. Not even
that baggy shit was done.
It was over. Once they got their hands on it, they was the wave.
I had my pink polo. And my black Boston cap and my black J's. And like you said, the jeans fit accordingly.
The jeans fit a little bit tight. Fit a little bit more.
It is what it is. And I wasn't even a big fan of them back then, but the niggas had all the bitches.
Yo, and like I said, this is when I was 210. So everything was fitting me as it was tailored to fit. So trust me, I appreciated the switch up in culture and everything like that. Don't get it twisted. But, like I said, I respect 125%, the influence that Dipset had on the game or whatever. My ear for what I look for in music won't let me choose Dipset over the Locks only because I know I could pick 20 songs of the Locks in that branch more than I would like my 20 favorite songs from Dipset. I know my 20's favorite song from Locks in their branch. I will personally like them more than the 20 favorite songs that I have from Dipset and their branch. Now, if we start going into freestyles and Cam and his legacy and all that shit like that, then shit gets muddy.
Wash.
Yeah, shit gets muddy.
Wash.
Shit gets muddy. So I'm never gonna sit up here and argue the pain Cam was putting in since 94, 95 with Children of the Corn. You dig what I'm saying? When Big L was putting it on for Harlem. You hear me?
I wish it was back on the Blog Talk days, because I would literally tell you right now, we'd have to go through and play Felony Niggas.
That was
Love Fresh.
Nigga. Yo, Felony Niggas, that and Fuck You was the first two songs I memorized off that We Are the Streets album. I think I know that whole song. Like when it was hot, when that shit just I knew those whole songs. Like I used to have to. I had an 8 o'clock class that semester. I hated going to that shit. So I would have to wake up 7, hit my wake and bake, shower, and get out of there by 7:30.
What was that?
The track, the Fuck You track.
The Fuck You track got me going.
So crazy.
That shit got me going. In the I'm
about to take a ride Right.
And now every time I was playing the violin, I was playing the violin the whole time.
And let me tell you,
that's Swiss.
That's Swiss.
You know what? I gotta say this. If it wasn't for Swiss, honestly, a lot of on both sides of niggas wouldn't have no hits, fam.
No, a lot of niggas wouldn't have hits if Swiss didn't have his hands.
But with this,
let's not just leave it in the Northeast. A lot of
niggas wouldn't have had hits if it wasn't for Swiss.
But pertaining to this versus, either side would be dead in the water without Swiss.
Nah, hold on. Nasty Heatmakers got Dipset out the way on a lot of their motherfucking music.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That part of it is true.
Okay.
That part of it is so true.
They eat because of Dipset to this day. I want the Dipset sound. Go get Nasty Heatmakers.
Or Just Blaze. One of them two.
Just Blaze.
Just Blaze is an archetype of original Dipset sound.
What album was he on?
He was their road DJ.
So he knew what they vibed to. He knew what the sound they wanted.
What album was he just blood all over?
Come Home With Me.
It was definitely Come Home With Me. He had his fingerprints all over Come Home With Me. And I wouldn't even say he had his fingerprints on Purple Haze, the first one too.
Purple Haze.
He has finger because he coined that Dipset sound. Like every time I hear some kind of sample sped up or some chipmunk shit.
I already know.
Yeah, it's Dipset right here.
I already know.
It's Dipset. Let me see who's going to start this off.
Start this off. Turn the ship to 180 real quick.
That's it.
When is the verses?
Tomorrow.
That's
why we doing this tonight. We got to build off the hype, nigga. Timing is everything. But yo, all right, so we got 2 Dipsets to 1 LOX. I'll be the odd man out. It's all good. I'd rather be that way anyway.
I mean, it's okay to be the only person when you're wrong.
Hey, man. The cheese stands alone, my nigga. Cheese stands alone. Yeah. I hear what you're doing over there. Don't get us muted. But yo,
definitely about to get us muted. Chill out.
Don't get us muted. But yo, for real, like, I don't know a harder track that Dipset got that could fuck with Fuck You. Like, if we talking hard, like, for your first set of pull-ups, and you talking yourself into this workout, I don't know what song Dipset could put on that could one up Fuck You. For that mode, just to go to that mode, go to gorilla mode.
They don't own one. They legit don't own one. I don't care how you How you flip the coin?
And they had a song. Damn, I keep talking. And they had a song that I kind of liked. That was kind of some ruffian shit or whatever like that. But the luster wore off kind of quick. It was a song called "Do Something." It was kind of new. If you never heard that one, look that one up during the break. Do Something.
Got you.
I kind of like that joint, but it kind of, you know, it didn't have the same staying power as a fuck you or like felony niggas. I'm gonna thank you for reminding me of that, Z. I had to take a break from that song because that was in all of my workout playlists from the beginning of me making workout playlists. And you know, sometimes you hear a song too long, it's just like, all right.
Yeah.
I need a break from you for a minute, and then I can come back to it and appreciate it.
Yeah.
All the same. So, thank you, Z. I'm gonna go add that to my workout playlist, and I'm getting busy with it tomorrow because Isaac has been coming with me to the gym. He's trying to get right. He got him a little shorty or whatever.
How old is he?
He 13. That's why he said he waits till he's 13. I had to wait till he was 13 to bring him to the gym with me.
Now watch some growth plates. Watch some growth plates.
No. All I'm doing right now is just giving him technique. You know what I'm saying?
Calisthenics can't hurt him.
He's doing air squats, burpees, pull-ups. I'm getting him on all of that shit, cable crunches.
In the bar, you can give him
on the road.
Get him, yeah, no. See, now we can't do that because every time we get in there, they have the classes inside the
so you can't
inside the open area, so we can't set that up for the rope in there. That's where they know we doing that shit at. But
that's what that.
But I'm getting him on his pull-up game. He's able to get a good 3 to 5. You know, not full extension, but he's, you know, when he comes up,
he's breaking the plane.
Just to right
he's breaking
here.
the plane.
Yeah, right. So he's getting those. So I'm happy for him for that or whatever. And he's you know he's trying to work out with me. So I'm giving him my workouts now. Just like, yo, this what I'm showing you right now is your foundation. You can do whatever you want from this, but just know if you don't remember nothing but what I'm showing you now, you can get money with this anywhere you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I'm just happy that he's taking interest in his health and, you know, physical, you know, prowess and everything like that. So, I appreciate that. And if he's interested, I'm behind him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So, yeah, Junior got his first major camp coming up here in 2 weeks, and
see, there it is.
Man,
gotta push our babies, man. It ain't about us no more. We had our run. We just setting our kids up for greatness for the future, so they can have.
So when you watch TV, you have some entertainment.
That's it. Right? That's it. Because that's all y'all look at us as. And we will talk about that in a second too. Because guess what?
Get him, Jovi.
If it wasn't for melanin, a lot of y'all niggas around the world would not place. A lot of y'all. Especially good old America. Y'all niggas were placed for what? What did y'all get the gold in with all the Anglos in it? Shooting. Y'all get the gold in that.
Right.
I don't think they got the gold. I don't even think they got the gold. I think they got like the bronze or something.
Nah, I think they got the gold. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the last buzz that I got. The niggas got the gold in shooting. That was a running joke. Like, them niggas, y'all got the gold in shooting? No fucking duh.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. I didn't see that one coming. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, I wanted, that's like a legit thing. They were like, yo, so we know we ain't got basketball and they shooting each other like shit over there. So we already know anything American shooting. They got that shit.
Bag,
and America can't even take the sport that they damn near started and own, golf. They can't even.
You know why? You know what? Like I said, Jovi, because in other places the playing field is even.
Right.
What did your God? We got to go to break. What did Jovi say? One of the last shows that we had before, when he said that sometimes we give America too much credit for their accomplishments, because once we get our hands on, we figure out, oh, that's all you did? I've been giving you too much credit all this time.
Right.
This is what it can do. he said it himself. Like, he said that this is, basically was founded by the ones that couldn't cut it.
The rejects.
The rejects from England.
Right.
So they got an extra chip on their shoulder to be a little extra abrasive because they have to one up who they couldn't measure up to. So this is just
look at the foundation of the country.
Yo, we built this motherfucker. Bottom line, we invented this motherfucker.
They stole everything from everybody else.
Yo, if y'all niggas enjoying central AC in y'all houses right now, thank a black man.
Yeah.
If you watching this show,
they gonna turn that shit up a little bit. It's cold down here.
If you watching this show, if you're able to watch this show on your phone at a red light, thank a black man for the red light.
If you like this thing here, this gold necklace. Thank an African brother.
If y'all niggas like math,
science, biology,
philosophy,
words.
Right.
You like
lexicon,
words.
nigga. Think one of us.
Right.
If you know how to wash your ass, think one of us. Yeah, I'm just calling it as I see it.
Glass bottles. Think one of us.
Slam dunks, alley oops.
Beautiful. all these fucking, I like to call them degenerate downgrades of African women that you see that are like, damn, she built like a black girl. It's because she probably is somewhere along the line.
Our DNA brings life.
Oh, super thick.
Yo, it brings life to anything it touches.
Everywhere.
Me.
The only creatures on this planet, two black, and I'm talking, you can do black, purple, whatever color that can create.
Mailbox blue, nigga.
A white baby.
Can come from with blue
baby.
eyes.
With
blonde
blue eyes
hair.
and blonde hair. Come from two black parents. Now, and you don't think there's something powerful in that? Nah, motherfucker.
The whole spectrum is encoded in our DNA, my nigga. The whole spectrum.
What was it? What were they called so eloquently? The brothers of the other dust, because they ain't nothing but our children.
And it was the sooner we find that out. And the thing is, here's, ladies and gentlemen, goddamn, we gotta go to break. We love everybody.
We do.
Z loves everybody more than more of us. All of us. Here we have an example of the love that we share with everybody.
Where is he at?
Still cat in the bed.
Man, we have a living example of how much we love everyone else.
It's all love. It's just that
we're not gonna run from the truth of the situation.
Can't.
I had to deal with a troll on one of the ESPN. I go in there to troll them back, and I fucked this whole argument up. I'm just like, nigga, I said, fuck what you talking about. Y'all need us to place in any kind of event.
Period.
Y'all need us to place. If we had just as much training and exposure to a certain sport, I guarantee we will place. I got 3 names. Lamont Marcel Jacobs. They try to just call this nigga Marcel Jacobs. They want to leave Lamont out. Everybody know Lamont. It's some old nigga name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you named after your uncle.
You named after somebody black, nigga. Ain't no white Lamonts I haven't met.
He was a janitor or a mechanic.
Or motherfucking garbage man or some shit like that. Like, he did something manual.
He was a mechanic. His nickname was Monty.
He was a grounds maintenance worker. Nigga did something manual. Any kind of Lamont.
Yep.
the something manual that I've ever known.
That's not even a joke. That's not even a fucking joke.
It's not even a
It's
joke.
not.
It's not.
It's not.
Every
It's so
Lamont I
fucked
know
up.
does something manual labor with their hands.
That nigga fucking take your fucking transmission out your car in 30 minutes.
And the bus driver Monday through Friday.
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
He in his bus uniform taking out transmission.
Taking out trannies, nigga. Like every Lamont I know.
He had you 212s hooked up in an hour flat.
But check this though, my nigga. When I looked into this dude, I looked into who this nigga's parents was, because I was like, I need confirmation.
Right.
You know what one headline said? He was born in El Paso, Texas, to an Italian mother and an American father. I said, hold on. What type of American, nigga?
Right.
This nigga named Lamont.
I need to Google this man.
So that's what I did. I Googled the rest of it. Who was Lamont Marcel Jacobs' parents? This nigga's a junior. His pops is a Lamont senior. So I found the New York Times. They had the balls to say it. He was born to an Italian mother and an African American father that was in the military. I knew that's what in El Paso. That's a military base.
He in the military. Hell yeah.
That's a military base out there. One of the people that did my last show with on TM Hyman Radio, she was from El Paso because her folks was in the military.
Look at this dude though.
And when I saw a nigga like Boris Kojo, I said, hold on. I said, fucking Boris Kojo can run? I said, this nigga black. I don't give a fuck. Italia, all you want to wear on his front and back, nigga. That nigga got melanin in him. And then when I looked that shit up, I said, I no wonder why I think like Boris Kojo. This nigga got a black father. I already knew that shit. The parents separated. Moms went to Italy. He went to I think he went to Korea or something like that. So yeah,
it's crazy
he
how
was
they
raised, but this nigga's black. Fuck out of it. When I saw this nigga picture, I said Italian. I said this nigga either Sicilian or he black. It's one of the two.
And if he's Sicilian, he black.
Because that's what they do. That's where the Mulian names come from. Right. They call the Sicilian niggas Mulians. Mulians, they was right. Too dark.
They too dark. That's right.
Fuck out of here. I know the history of this race.
I know some things that look just like fucking Jovi, son. Like legit. Look just like this nigga Jovi. Dark is a motherfucker. Paulie. I'm still friends with this dude to this day. Paulie Vincione or whatever the fuck is it. This nigga black as shit. Black as shit. His babies look like they fucking mulattoes.
Because they are.
And he with a Marky John Italian. Green eyes, blonde hair.
So okay, listen, we gotta go to break. I'm gonna come back with two more names for you with this Olympic shit. And then we're gonna talk about motherfucking to close this joint out, Biles that how they pressing Biles and how they're gonna fucking what's gonna happen with the Los Angeles triple doubles coming up this next season.
Nothing.
Them niggas. Hey, you see how niggas is already counting LeBron's like it always works. It's only gonna work out because LeBron is because it's the LeBron situation. Y'all niggas, fuck out of here. And Joey, we gotta start making raising that point that you made that he only got 3 rings. For real.
For real.
Because I like yo.
That fourth is a contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all need to go check out the last show, please do.
Go ahead.
Because that was a genius pump fake.
Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, that was a genius head fake pause that he pulled on everybody because I thought he was serious for a little while. Until I realized what he was doing. We all caught on at the same time.
Deep state troll.
Yeah. He's game breaking with that shit. But yo, take a quick break. I got 2 more names about his melanin is popping his Olympics, and it's on full display for everybody to see. Yeah, niggas saw this shit when Nigeria bust Team USA ass first game out. When niggas
we got NBA niggas too.
When we start taking this shit serious and we really want to try to do something,
you can't stop me.
A lot of hardly anybody stands a chance.
You can't stop me.
If we want to start archery, Guess who's gonna be getting the gold sooner or later? If you want to start equestrian,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Sooner or later.
We used to train the horses so that they could even sit down and ride.
I mean, shit. Truth be told, my nigga, we created hockey too. The one thing that they hold on to, all the way. Story for another show. We'll be right back.
All y'all was out, let up the smoke. I'm tucked down, gats out, up in coke wars. Bootleg, gun shop, up in both stores. Both grip, both hands, held both fours. Ups, downs, highs, lows, seen both doors. Die or to live, decisions are both yours. But two cats fronted, I broke both jaws. I'm with two chicks, you know I fuck both whores. Homicide, robbery, I broke both laws. I do you like food, I assume you roast yours. I've been so poor, couldn't afford a condom, had to go raw. Next day in a free clinic, oh lord. When you became a willy, huh? Is you insane and silly? I will aim the millie, doggy at your brain for really. It's not a game, I nearly. I'ma do this to every last dance.
What up? Fly niggas in the house. What's up, fly nigga? What's up? That's a fly shirt, too. It's a fly shirt. They make them for men? No, I'm just playing. Where you get it from, Bob Hope? Bob threw it out and you hope to fit? You ain't bad, nigga. I'll push your shit. You know, my shit is straight out the projects. What's up? How many niggas in here from the projects anyway? Yeah, I knew y'all niggas was from the projects. I smelled y'all steak motherfuckers when you came in. Yeah, you motherfucker, you wearing that new Project Cologne called Back Staircase. And your girl wearing a perfume called Pissy Elevator. And y'all wash up with the bubble bath called Cheese Doodle. Light on the cheese and heavy on the doodle. Now I'm serious, man. Living in the projects is rough. And one thing about the projects you know is if a Puerto Rican family live on your floor. Right, mommy? You can smell them niggas soon as you get out the elevator. What you smell? Garlic, paprika, adobo. Serious, man. Then they be blasting that nasty ass music that go with the smell. Yeah, you laughing because you know which music I'm talking about. Mommy, then you don't get on, no, 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 I'm serious. I like sports, man. Sports is the shit. I like track and field. Track and field, the hurdlers, you be seeing them niggas doing the hurdles, but it seem like them niggas turn gay after they cross the finish line, right? You see them niggas at the starting line, they be having muscles, chest, arms, legs, pow. Them niggas be at the starting line. Gentlemen, take your mark. Shit. Pow. Ah! 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 Ah!
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas. Lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who in here. I got $1 million right now if you can guess who. 4 times, Stunner, who you think? Who? Who?
We don't give a fuck about who's coming out on the stage, nigga. We just want to play the audio that you've been getting fucking reamed for talking about. You know what? Let me pull my chair up a little bit, man. Yo.
Yeah.
Real shit. Bottom line, niggas is too sensitive, B. Like, we fucking, at this point in 2021, niggas know you don't die from AIDS in 2 or 3 weeks, unless you got like some severe Easy-E situation, nigga. Undetected, untreated, and then you go find out you got 15 T cells left in your whole body.
Yeah.
Then there's a 2 or 3 week window. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas is serious, B. Y'all really pulling that. Y'all really pulling that discrimination card and that hate talk card. And listen, we get it. No, we don't wish that slow death on anybody. Even though you could live a full life with it, with the advent of technology and medicine and so on and so forth. We get all of that, and we respect, and we appreciate the strides that modern medicine has made to deal with
crazy,
such a thing.
We've had this before. They did the shit that they can do. The shit that they can do.
They're bullies.
That they can do.
They're fucking bullies. I don't care what nobody say.
Bruh,
they're fucking bullies.
How the fuck? I mean, like, legit, these niggas can ruin your life.
They can ruin your life, nigga. They can ruin your career. But he could say nigga all day.
Yeah.
He could say bitch all day, calling another black woman a bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. You my bitch now. It's just the way I talk. I'm just different.
Let these gay niggas get naked on stage.
You could do all of that shit. You can even talk about selling drugs to black people and shooting niggas and beating niggas' mamas up and shit. You could do all of that shit, and your music's the shit.
Right.
But soon as you talk about anything outside of that scope, some real shit about there may be some niggas in the audience that night that like the baby that's gonna go to the parking lot afterwards and do what he said they're gonna do. There may be some niggas in the crowd like that. And and I'm sorry. He was just, at that point in time, he was talking to the heterosexuals only of the crowd. I mean, that goes to a bigger cultural difference to me in our culture and everybody else.
Is it cultural?
We talk shit, my nigga. If we got the stage.
Yeah, but is it cultural or is it generational?
Yes, it is. We as black people.
Is it generational or is it cultural?
We've been James Brown been talking shit. In all his music. He talked big shit.
Yes.
Okay. And everybody, white, black, and in between, love James Brown.
Still do.
They still do. And when the movie came out, you saw he was talking shit to his crew. Son, Richard Pryor put it out there in comedy years ago. He said they called the dozens back then.
Right.
Said the white people over there, oh fuck you motherfucker, go fuck yourself. The white people say, oh, there's no need for talk like that. That's your supervisor.
Right.
There's no place. Yo, it's like they don't do that shit.
Right.
That's just not that shit. Yo, I had to find out. I found that out a lot of times too. Like I be joking to motherfuckers when I was teaching in Northern Virginia. I'll get cool with the parents and I say some shit or whatever that and they look at me kind of like, well, are you serious? And I was like, I'm just joking or whatever. But apparently, y'all don't joke like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
It's a cultural difference for one, and for two, it's like, yo, the fuck, man, niggas just talking shit. Bottom line. Good. I don't think he has any ill will against anybody that's suffering from any kind of disease or decides to live their life a certain way. He's talking shit. That's just some hood shit, like something's whack or something like, if you're not a whack, he basically saying if you're not a whack nigga, if something was whack, that's gay ass shit or whatever like that. We used to say that shit in passing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the nigga told it for what? Nigga, that's gay as shit. We're saying in passing, like we're not saying like, all gay people tell on motherfuckers.
Nah, but
niggas is sensitive, Z.
Right, soft.
That's all it is.
Telling me, man.
Sensitive.
Let me tell you something. My son came home tonight. We was eating dinner, and he was like, my friend told me, one of my friends said, you go and die, right? I said, oh, okay. I said, and what'd you do about it? Well, I told the teacher, all right, cool. I said, what happens when he says it again? Punch him in the face. All right. Are we soft about it? No. I'm not raising no fucking suckers, man.
We ain't doing that shit.
I
Sucker
told him-
free over here, nigga.
His mother sitting there like, okay, so he said so he told you some shit. What do words do? They don't hurt you, right? I said, she said, he put his hands on you, what you gonna do? Knock him out. Okay. That's it. That's it.
As long as that's being the foundational principle.
Oh, nigga. Listen.
No, I'm not
the
saying that I'm
principle-
surprised that you're doing that. I'm just
No.
committed
But
to the
I've
fact that
had a meeting with the owner of the school. I said, listen here. He has rules of engagement. I taught him. Find authority. If authority ain't gonna help you, help yourself. Because ain't nobody else gonna help you. Straight up. End of story. And they were like, we respect that. I know you don't have a choice. Because you need this money. You need all this good green. You ain't got a choice. If y'all not gonna do your job, he's gonna do the job I told him how to do. Period.
I could dig it. I mean, and rightfully so. And the thing about it is, like, you know, as raising a black child in the society, you know, you gotta kind of school them on everything that they may end up learning the hard way as a rude awakening. Right. So our job as parents is kind of to prep them for that. You know, we don't tell them go looking for it or bringing that into their environment. But if it finds you,
that's right.
Know how to handle yourself accordingly.
Yep.
First year I moved up here, I had Isaac boxing for his first year up here. That was his first sport that he learned was boxing. And you know, I catch him every so often, throwing shit combos and shadow boxing and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, just making sure. I saw him play fighting with this one kid on his team and everything like that. And, you know, the kid was your average 12-year-old that really ain't had no real rec yet. You know what I'm saying? Or enough rec. Whatever to really understand how to hold shit down. And Isaac was just toying with him. Yeah, he was just toying with him, like, you know, doing a little wop pong, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. And I was watching him. He didn't hit him. But it was kind of like, you know, the kid didn't see the punch until the shit was coming back type shit or whatever like that. Right. So he was like, oh shit, you could have got me or whatever. I was like, yeah, a couple times, nigga. The teeth would have been dice, nigga, if I'd have caught you.
I like it.
Fucking 4, 5, 6 out here. Mm-hmm. But anyway, 2 names for you guys.
What you got?
Mijain Lopez Nunez and Nisi the Holmes Barea. 2 gold medalists. One is from Cuba. This nigga won the gold medal 4th time for Greco-Roman style wrestling, which I'm hearing is like one of the highest degree difficulty wrestling techniques.
It's very technical.
Very technical techniques that you can master. You know what I'm saying? So this is 4th time gold medaling from Cuba. Go look at this nigga picture. He look like the CD nigga or the fucking the DVD African nigga that be out by the barbershops. Swear to God.
Oh shit.
Word is bond.
Hey, but who have y'all seen this? The new Muhammad Ali. He's Hispanic.
There ain't no never such thing as a new Muhammad Ali.
Slow your.
I know who you're talking about.
Slow your roll.
Yo, homie look like him, bro. He got the same haircut as the young Cassius Clay.
Oh, with the young fro.
Just like him.
Got a little
TWA. Slow your roll, say.
This
Cuban dude is legit. You hear me? Yo, he killing them out there, fam. He is kill. He do the shuffle.
Did he get him?
And then pop. And then
I mean, listen, yo. I tell people all the time, them niggas just got dropped off first. You know what I'm saying? That's all that way. I was just them niggas instead of taking a right at the fork in the road, them niggas took a left and went to the That's all that was.
Fork in the road and
there was a cross current that could take you either into the Caribbean or up the coastline.
Right.
Because that's where all the hurricanes go.
Right.
They either go into the Caribbean, into that Gulf of Mexico, or they come up the coastline. So whichever way the wind was blowing that day, they took that route and ended
they was
up
like,
in the
nah,
Caribbean.
we not going over there today.
We're not going that way. That when they letting us go this way, so let's just let the wind and the current take us.
We'll go up to Columbia, South Carolina, and we'll send them back down.
I misspoke.
We'll stop there.
His name is Michael Rivera, and he's Dominican.
Oh, he's Dominican.
Yeah, Michael Rivera. I seen him on the last little pay-per-view shit. I can't remember who the fight was.
So nice, fam. His hands are stupid.
We're losing in the card, knocked the nigga out in like the 8th round.
Clean, right?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why niggas calling out on some rope shit. I can't see that.
Yeah.
You got some more your pictures on the screen.
It's a private thing. But it's still. Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, look up the fucking the Cuban Greco-Roman gold medalist this year. I'm telling you, when you see homie's face, you be like, I seen this nigga before somewhere. And we look up the other chick. Her name is Nisi Dahomes Barea. Neisi. Nisi, and the rest should probably fill in. She braid hair at the African hair braiding spot.
You look like nigga from the Giants, Victor Cruz.
Who, the wrestler nigga?
Yeah, he look like Victor Cruz like shit.
Well, he's another Spanish nigga that's all black for real.
Yeah.
All them niggas, Honduras, all them niggas, man.
All Africa.
All Africa got littered all over.
Yo, Dr. Sebi
hemisphere.
Right, Dr. Sebi said it himself. I live here because it's just my people are here.
Right.
And he was in Honduras.
So, I just appreciate what we're seeing. It's Jamaica chicks. They had the clean sweep in 100. It's like if it ain't gonna be America, it's more like gonna be another melanated country that's gonna win these events.
But there's what? Maybe we got 135 countries in the world, something like that, right? 235.
I don't know. I thought it was 160 something, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Whatever, but yeah, it's enough.
Right? What is there? Maybe 30 that aren't melanated? 50? Max?
That's a stat you should go look up during our next break.
No doubt.
Come back with that stat. That's a good question. But the fact remains is that wherever we go, when we get a chance to put our hands on something, pause. A lot of times you don't get it back the same way you left it.
When we sat in that office,
it
comes back better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we fucked it up. We didn't cheapen the brand, nigga. Our stamp gives out a brand.
Happy birthday, RC. But when you was in that office that night, he was making fun of me. He said, anything we touch, we populate. And we turn black. Remember that joke? He was like, and Brother Z got a head start. You know what I'm saying?
He played you. Played the shit out of you on the low. That was some real backhanded.
But it was some real shit though. It was some real shit though.
Yeah, that's fact.
And he got a head start. He's populating the world. Everything we touch turns black. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. But and happy birthday.
Yeah.
RC.
Absolutely. So 5 minutes left. We're gonna get out of here. We didn't even go to our last comedy break. We ain't got time to do it. I'll save this for next week. Cool. So Brody and the Lakers. Do the Lakers win a championship next year? Yes or no?
No. Let me say it again.
Yeah, all right. Hey. I got it the first time. I didn't believe they was either.
No.
My thing is this. If Brooklyn stay healthy, nobody's beating them. Bottom line.
And they got to find a way to keep this nigga, Irving.
Who?
Irving.
Kyrie.
They got to find a way to keep him.
Oh, yeah, no. If they win next year, Kyrie will stay.
They didn't win this year.
Kyrie got hurt. He knows he was.
It was his fault. It was his fault.
It was his fault.
You think
if he didn't get hurt, they would have won that series and bought enough time for James Harden to get somewhat healthy to hit it, to be, at least be 75%.
Do you think he's going to wear that badge of honor, or is he going to take it on a whole nother level? You feel me? Because, like, he has two options. He can say, oh, I got hurt. Y'all niggas couldn't do it. So I'll take that badge of honor. I'm going to come back and do what I got to do, right? Or he could be like, y'all niggas some shit.
Oh, do him like he did Boston? He's speaking from a place of hurt, say.
That's all it is.
He's
That's why
speaking from a place of hurt.
He doesn't want to see him succeed unless he's in that green and white. Stop being selfish.
From a place of hurt.
Yeah, stop being selfish, bastard. Stop doing that's not fair. Don't be mad at him. They didn't have the formula to win.
But hear me out though.
For what?
Legit.
We know what we said for what. We know exactly where this conversation is gonna land. We know where it's gonna land.
He ran off your whole coaching staff. He moved the nigga in the front office. The minute they lost, they moved him upstairs. They moved him upstairs.
I don't want to do this anymore. Brad, it's on you.
Go upstairs.
Anyway.
At least they get to look at me alone.
Say what?
Didn't her dude get the coaching job?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nia Long, she dating the head. I think she dating the head coach of the Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
That may be accurate. Oh, good for him.
So they get 41. Look at Z. Like Nia Long in the cherry thong with the lights on.
I'm keeping the lights on with her.
That's my girl.
I gotta see that face.
I don't give a fuck. That's my girl, nigga.
I gotta see that. I'm keeping the lights on with her.
Always has been.
I'm keeping the lights on with Sanaa.
Even though she got my cut now, B?
I know. She gotta have the wig on. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I'm rubbing that ball head. Nigga. I'm rubbing that ball head.
she gotta put the wig on for me.
I'm holding on to that ball head.
Fuck that.
He said Jordan in 98.
Nah, nigga. That's that's 87 Jordan with the brush cut. When he was about right before 88, before he went over.
Like when his crown started fading.
Yeah, that's that brush cut right there. That's that 5 o'clock shadow Jordan. That's 87 Jordan. Yeah, nah.
I remember that shit.
I'm keeping the lights on with Sanaa. I'm you know who I'm gonna turn the lights off for though? Tracy Ellis Ross, because she got that flow.
Why?
Because she got the flow.
The Forrest Whitaker.
She got the Forrest Whitaker. I gotta turn. The only way I'm gonna turn it on if I turn it around. That's the only time I'm gonna turn it on.
That's exactly.
That's the only. But
I want to see.
I gotta see that. I gotta see. That's probably gonna be the first thing I do. So the lights will probably be off for that. But as soon as we have to switch up, if I last, as soon as we switch up, like I can't.
Honestly,
Tracy, I like
could leave the light on and I could kiss her.
No, I would. I definitely would. But I like face to face. But if I see that motherfucker hit that wall,
I'm gonna be like,
it's gonna be a problem, my nigga.
It's
gonna be a problem.
I'm a smacker, like
smack that shit.
Focus, nigga.
Get over here. Get over here. Right here. I know I'm in the guts, but you gotta stay here with me.
So you gonna throw the Eric Dickerson goggles on a big focus. Focus.
Her shit gonna be like Homeboy in a Scary Movie 2. The nigga from the Chipmunks when he took his glass off, his shit was just like.
Yo, I can't.
Yo, we gotta go. We're gonna see you next week, guys. 10:30. See you next week, man.
This is what happens.
And the outro still doesn't work.
Wait.
God damn it.
Oh, it's
still the outro still doesn't work.
I know we laughing, but on a serious note, big shout out to my man right now. He got the COVID-19. He's okay. He's not doing well, but he's okay for now. But
he got 2.0 or he got the regular shit?
He got 2.0.
Fight.
But he's fighting. He's
Fight
fighting.
on.
He's fighting.
You could do a fight on. Your immune system
Big
is
shout
there
out.
for a reason. Fight
Hold
on.
it down, Trent. We thinking about you, fam. We got you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Stay informed. We see y'all next week.
Peace.